kill. Your best bet be ahead. Easy to get rich or dead. Try. This ain't never new. I just be 10 steps instead. Snooze, I won't, I can't lose. Ready, rest, or a bed. Do what you can to do. Make it next move your best. I do this for the family. I might just blow my wheel. I'm giving it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry coat is shield. Stores treacherous. I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Pepper stuff the edge like I don't know no feel. See the pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way before the deal. Say this one for your photo real. Blessing after testing, I'ma show them skills. You ain't gotta tell me, I know I'm ill. Stars treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. I do it for the family, I might just blow my wheel. I keep it so for real. Who feeling that glowing hill? I'm giving they soldier chills. My jewelry coat is shield. Stars treacherous, I effortlessly show them skills. Yeah. Get first off the edge like I don't know no feel. See that pain deep in my eyes, they know it's real. Yeah, been this way before the deal.
S-T-R-O. Yeah.
How many of y'all came to win?
Oh, they asking my name, huh?
You ready?
S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play with you.
Yeah.
Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. It's early, I'm up.
Yeah.
I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on
Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons. Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready, 54. Mike 54. I pass on Hudson.
Right there.
First down, Vic. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
Well, we knew coming in it was going to be a long afternoon if they weren't able to hold up against this pass rush, huh?
What we didn't know was that protection was going to spring a leak on the first play from scrimmage.
Got after him right out of the gate.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
54.
To throw, Vic. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. And I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Vic readies to throw. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Wait, 10. Wait, 20. Check 53 is right. Cut. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Check 50.
On 2nd down now. It's Campbell, and he'll be brought down at about the 25 after a pickup of 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete.
Now that's a great play defensively, and one thing we do know, both of the corners are going to face a lot of action in this game, the way that offense likes to fling it around.
The safeties, they better be ready to be engaged as well. And his kick here is good. And the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though. Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome. It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Get that quarterback, D-line. Get that. D-line, get that quarterback.
Right there. Right there. 54 Mike.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning.
Vic to throw it. Man open, that's Calvin Ridley. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 22 yards there, a first down. Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place. And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing, Vic. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 34-yard line.
Come on, baby. Let's see what you got.
A first down throw coming for Vic. He completes it to Jones. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football. 7 yards there and a first down. From the red zone now, Vic. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Devin White came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Vic now being chased out left. This will be caught inside the 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A nice pickup there, 19 yards. And they're set up better for 3rd. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Now here's Vic. His pass caught at the 4. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, Vick, complete. Smith has it. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. This Tampa Bay defense, they held strong on the first 2 plays. Now 3rd and goal.
Right there.
Here's Vick. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. These 2 teams all tied after 1.
Sugar!
45. Mike, 45.
Brady now on 1st down. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. The throw on 2nd down by Brady is incomplete.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Hey, Wood!
Again, they'll throw with Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And now where will the side judge stop his walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point?
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first.
Here we go. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Curry. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Check 24. Check 24. Showing it. Showing it. Bang, bang, bang. Best ball. Bang, bang. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Mike 5.
Gurley again here on first down. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally down at the 32-yard line. A big hitter. That one goes for 40 yards. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. They'll try to throw it here. Vick, he's going to dump it off to Gurley. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that'll make it 3rd and 13.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Mike 4. Check Mike, check Mike. Mike 4, Mike 4. Let's go, Heavy.
Back to throw. Vick forced out to his left. Now Vick stripped. He lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Trump. 3 down. 3 down. 3 down. Mike 4. Mike 4. Hey, I'm coming. I'm coming. Set. Go. Cut up.
That's going to set him back 5 yards. So on 4th down, Britton Colquitt on to punt. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Throwing on first down is Brady. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. We'll check on his status when we get back. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Check 43.
Here's Campbell. And he is across midfield from one 49 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Check 3, check.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
On second down, it's Campbell. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
It's easy work and it's coming again.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
72.
53, Mike. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's go, let's bring it.
From the gun on third down, Brady. And that is incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears trying to go for it on fourth.
Push him back. Push him back. Rim. 53 to Mark. 53. Check 53. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
Go Bandit.
Brady to throw for it on fourth down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Bucs try it on fourth down to come up empty. And it'll be a turnover on downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Oh, you got deep?
Throwing to start the drive. Vick, and that one's complete to Gurley. The 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 33 yards that time.
Tell you what, partner, you get the football in his hands, just give him a little bit of open space. As we just saw, he can make you pay.
And he wasn't the top option there, but check down turned into first down and then some. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing today. Echo. 4, Mike 4.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Vick. And now he'll tuck it and run. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense.
Mike 4. Big stop, D. Big stop. Let's go. Mike 4. Mike 4. Here we go. Mike 4. Pick me up. Here we go. Mike 4. Mike 4. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, Michael Vick. Buying time to his left. It's caught. Jones. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we go. Gotta whoop. Big football. Right there.
Looking to throw. Vick. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. Hayden Hurst as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons have taken the lead. I'll let you do the analysis, partner, but with every touchdown pass this young quarterback throws and with the success that his team has had, I just continue to be more and more impressed.
Let's both do the analysis. Impressed. Aren't we both?
Yeah.
I mean, and why shouldn't we be? We've seen him improve throughout the year. We've seen him settle in now, and you can see the confidence of the team has grown. His confidence has grown. I think that everyone around this guy feels good about what they've seen. and it's also safe for him when he's driving home to turn on Sports Talk Radio. He's okay.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Bucs take over.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much.
Under pressure, they got him again. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long.
45. Hey, 66.
The final shot before half for Brady. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Take over first and 10. At their own 32-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. 10 yards there and a Buccaneer first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Here's Jones. A gain of 3, second down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Pull it together.
On second and 7, Brady. He completes it to Evans. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first.
A gain of 15. And
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there. 72.
On first down, Campbell. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Hey, Echo. Regular.
On second and 7, Brady. Campbell making the catch. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
They come up in an offset eye. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there. Second down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. On second down now, it's Campbell, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point attempt to follow here. And he'll put it through, and that evens us up at 10 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
So the face mask puts them in even better shape than they were in, as they'll have a short field here on 1st and 10.
They're not ready for this. They still playing
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On 2nd and inches, Vick. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Here we go. 54 to base. 54. Tackles.
On first down, it's Gurley. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. On 2nd and 7, Vick. He gets it to Gurley, complete. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. Ito Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Again, they run with Campbell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. And this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. The safety, Keanu Neal, there to make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
I'm coming after you.
On the run, it's Campbell. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Defensively, you said coming in earlier in the broadcast, the magic number was 20 points for you. That's what you thought they would have to hold this offense to, or less than that. And, wow, they've done that in a big way, haven't they?
Not only have they done it, they put themselves in a great position to win this one, because holding them down was paramount. If they could get it done, well, guess what? We see the end result. Right now, they have their eye on victory.
And leading here in the 4th. He's got the first down here inside the 30. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Chris Godwin, his 9th touchdown of the season, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Point after here coming up.
Everybody likes to see the long ball thrown, but when you throw it underneath and you see someone catch the ball, secure it, make their moves, and then turn it into bigger plays, that's a lot of fun to watch as well.
17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that...
Oh, he cannot get away. Down goes Vic. Devin White picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Move.
To throw, Vic. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Vic operating on first down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up second down.
Ready. 60 out low. Check. Watch 54. It's a party now. Mike Fox.
Vic readies to throw. Flushed out right.
You can't block me.
Caught by Jones. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 30. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
I can't believe they...
A first down throw coming for Vic. And he whips that one incomplete there. The intended target was Calvin Ridley. And it's second down.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Here comes carry number 10 for Gurley. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go, D. Kill.
They run. It's Gurley. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Watch 54. Hey, 66, bullet, now. Set off the field, D. Whip. Watch the whip. Mike Fox.
Vic to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Complete to Jones. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first. A field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Watch out. Hey, check safety. Let's go.
On first and goal, Gurley. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Game situation. Let's go.
On play action, Vic steps away to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
For a rookie first-rounder, he's made a huge impact on this defense, but that tells me that they had a plan for him when they drafted him. Just turn him loose, do what you do best, go get the quarterback.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on third and goal?
Check. Crunch. Crunch. Crunch.
Now here's Vic. Dancing to his left. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's fourth down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up fourth. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Target, 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 target. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Alert! Here we go. Motion, motion, motion.
Hey, Alpha.
53's the mic. 53's the mic.
To throw is Brady. And this is caught by Evans. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Hey, exit.
Mike 53. Bound to lose one. Mike 53.
Back to throw, Brady. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 25 yards that time.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
53's the mic. 53. Check 53. Bring it. Bring it.
Hey, Alabama.
Brady to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 15 yards as Tampa Bay picks up the first. Brady's got his guys first and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Jim, 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 Jim. Alert flat.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Kill.
Hey, 66. Hey, orbit. Ball 50.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. Catch made here by Campbell. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. Call it a 3-yard gain, and it'll be a second down. They'll run with the big man Campbell. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go.
Wait, 20.
Check 45's the mic. Hey, pick it up, defense. Shadow! Hey, Charlie! 45 to Mike. Rabbit. 45.
He'll look to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 15. He's at the 40. 20. 10. 5. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
All day. I'm coming after you.
They'll try and push it in with Gurley. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Falcons use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Now the try here for the point after. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
All right, partner, one more time. Our whole lives, you put the ball on the 3-yard line, kick the extra point. 2015, they put it on the 15 to kick the extra point. 2016, they said, we're leaving it there. So if you want to fake it, that's a long way to go. And they got it done.
I was going to say they had a 15-yard play in their back pocket.
You don't see that on too many play sheets, do you?
No.
At their own 42-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Well, this is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. Now, one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
So for the Falcons, their strong start to the year continues as they're up to 5-1. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Bucs, the loss will drop them to 4-2.